Sadly, we are on car bad lighting vibes. But we here with the vlog, so tune in. Look, today was, a different day for me. It was a new experience and all that. So I've recently moved back in with my girl, North Carolina. I went from Detroit to North Carolina. The only problem with that is my job. I was working at Walmart at the time. They would not let me transfer. I couldn't transfer because I had to wait for approval from the store manager, which was only needed because I wasn't at the Walmart location that I was trying to transfer from for at least 6 months. I was only there for about 2 months before I wanted to come back to North Carolina. So it's like, But, I got down here, I talked to a store, and they wanted to get me in. But my store manager or the system was down, whatever. Long story short, I couldn't get in. The other day I looked and I received like a point for not coming to work one of the days I called off. So, that gave me a little warning that sooner or later it's going to result to termination because I'm not going to be able to, keep calling off. I don't have enough protected overtime. I had like 13 hours of protected PTO. People only had like 2, 3. I had like 13 because I wasn't using it. I only use it when I went to Detroit, and when I came back here. That's the only time I really needed my protected PTO. Every other time I'm going to work, because I'm a worker, I work. For the most part, I don't miss work. And that's just something that's been normal for me since I really kind of started work. But basically, I came here, I applied. It's been about 7 days I've been in North Carolina, and today was the first day I worked. So background, when I was, when I first came to North Carolina for the first time, I had just recently, got a car, was a bus driver, so I had my CDL. I had this car for about a couple months before I came down here. So I had, insurance, and I was 21. Turned 21 on August. So I had turned 21 prior to coming down here. But because of me turning 21, I was able to sign up for Uber Eats and Postmates, Lyft, Uber. I signed up for all of that, but I didn't use Lyft or Uber because of like speculation of, bed bugs. That's pretty much, bed bugs and not wanting to stop like in the middle of traffic. I know I'm weird. I'm very weird. I know when I was driving the bus, I just used to see Lyft drivers just stop anywhere out of. I know I wasn't that type of person that want to stop in those type of places. So I'm like, I don't really think I want to do Lyft out of. Excuses. Because at the end of the day, it looks like, I can make enough money where it wouldn't really bother me that much. So, to give you a better little filler, when I was working at Walmart just recently, before I transferred here, I was making $12 an hour, and I made about $75 a day, which means, I was working 9 hours. I had to work 9 hours because it's mandatory 1 hour break for lunch. That's how that played out. But today it's 8:17. I started around 5. Let's say 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I couldn't have started around 5. I started for sure after 2. So I would still be at Walmart right now. If I was working at Walmart, I would still be at Walmart, right? I started after 2. Walmart, I started at 2. I started after 2 today and ended before 8. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3 hours early, bro. I don't know. And I made $66 if I'm not mistaken today. I didn't work 8 hours. I know I didn't work 8 hours. I apologize for not, looking on the app and giving y'all specific numbers. I think I worked like 4 hours, maybe 5. But basically, I made a better amount with the work. I would have preferred the day I had with driving today than being at Walmart. So it's cool. It's okay that, I couldn't get my transfer. That's cool. Not only that, I also got to talk to, I only talked to one person that I feel like was I really enjoyed the conversation. Other people, it was just cool. But there's another guy, he told me some artists to listen to, but I didn't talk to him. I talked to him like a couple seconds. But I said it to say, one thing that I liked about the Lyft thing, or the thought of Lyft before I even done it, is because you interact with so many people. You never know what type of opportunities you can run into just from driving around, the right person. So this video was brought to you today by somebody I don't know name. But this guy, driving to pick him up, his location is at a location where I have to call him to find out where he is, because I didn't know where the heck he was. So I called him. He's like, I'm here. He got in the car. He started talking. He's just a talker. And he's just talking, and he's giving me, I like the way he's talking. He seems like he's a good conversationalist, whatever. So we're communicating, and he just started talking about the work field and just stuff like that. And as we progress in the conversation, he started dropping little pew, pew, bombs, like boom, boom. And it's like, my bad for screaming. It's like, I'm noticing them and I'm crediting them for what they are, but I'm like, I'm still just listening. I'm not really soaking it in. It's not really, I'm like, little flexes. He dropping flexes. But it's like, he was talking, and he ended up talking about him having 70 employees. And I'm like, what could he possibly be doing to have 70 employees? If you got 70 employees, then you probably doing okay in life. But he said he had 70 employees. Then another bomb he dropped was casual. He was like, yeah, at first, I was a surgeon, went through med school, and then didn't want to do it. Oh. You went through med school, got through, made it through, had your job, decided that you didn't want to do it. That's not that's not something that I don't think is crazy. But just the fact that you're, just the fact that you said med school and you whatever, now it looks like you really, you have accomplishments. You're dedicated and you strive towards something. You get things done. You seem to be somewhat of a scholar, right? Then he was also talking about stocks and how he telling me getting stocks. I thought it was a little iffy, because he was like, yeah, just save up $5,000, and I'm just like, just save up $5,000. Save $5,000. Save. Can I make $5,000? Nah. But he's talking about save $5,000 and put it in this IRS or something where it's stocks where it's not taxable, and basically you don't have to pay interest on the money that you make. So if you make $190,000, or profit, that's taxed, even if it's stocks or whatever, unless you have it in something, because it's, taken as income taken as an expense, not income, whatever. I'm like, sounds good. But the only thing is, I'm not really on stocks right now. I'm trying not to touch my face or nothing. Almost did. I'm so used to. Anyways, so it's like, But I might need to look into stocks later. I might do that. I might just start dipping into stocks just because of what he said, whatever. When I took my L on stocks, it was an L that wasn't so terrible that I can't get back in the game. I can get back in the game, but we're going to see. We're going to see. I got to take that slow. It's nice that I see DDG posting his little come-ups off stocks. You know, talking about he made $7,000 in a couple hours or something like that, just out of sleep. Flex. Okay, I see you. Anyways, stocks is stocks is stocks. Might have to dip into that. We're going to see. But back to it, I got to find out how not to lose. Like, I don't want to wake up and lose $500, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not at a point where I can take that type of L. So I got to make sure. I want to be in the stocks where I can make sure I won't lose more than $50, more than $60, you know? So that's kind of my problem. Like, stocks is not like you know, with gambling, you up front know what you're spending. You know, you go and you pay that $20 and put it in the machine. You don't put your whole you don't put your whole bank account on the machine and just spending, and either you win 150 or you lose 3,000. No, 150,000, you lose 3,000. No, it's not really like that. You know, it don't range. You know how much you losing before it come up. With stocks, you know, I feel like with some stocks you may be able to lose more than you can think of. Whatever. Anyways, hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. It's not a vlog about stocks. Anyways, while talking to him, you know, I'm trying to soak up all this conversation, all this information. Mind you, I had to drive like 17 minutes to get to him. I think we probably had at least another 15 minutes in the car. So I'm sitting there looking at the time like, I hope this ride is a little longer. You know, I had more time, but it's like I didn't get to talk to him as much as I wanted to. I wanted to be like, you got any social media or anything so I can follow up on him, but I didn't want him kind of feeling like, oh, I'm trying to, you know, dip into his pockets, if that makes sense. Trying to befriend him because of where he is successfully. And I know I made a mistake by doing that. I'm going to learn in the future. I should have still got his Instagram or something, or at least asked, because what I did is I did not give him the opportunity to mentor me if he wanted to. He might have been willing to give. He might have been testing. He might have been waiting on me to ask or something like that. But I didn't. So I probably passed up on a good opportunity. But I'm going to learn that. I'm going to learn in the future, you know, not to do stuff like that just because of what I, you know, may think. At the end of the day, I know in my heart that I'm not chasing his money. I'm chasing his knowledge. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. And I'm not, you know, trying to take up his time. I'm just, you know, hey, if you throwing the bone, I'm trying to, you know, learn how to catch it or something, you know. But anyways, one of the last things he said to me was like, because like when I finally got to talk, because I was really just letting him speak on what he was speaking on, and he was just flowing. When I got to talk, I had questions ready. I'm like, so how did you get into business? He said, you know, long story short, his parents were successful. You know, they was already in that, but they was a poor business family, whatever. You know, they moved up. You know, his brother, business savvy, you know, whatever. So it's like he learned from word of mouth. I think I said that right. I might have not. I don't know. Anyways, so I was like trying to get like books or something that I can get to, you know, be where he is. As far as like business savvy, you like, nah, that's not, this is how you learn, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. So it's nothing like he can refer me to real quick, you know, and I can't sit here and ask him about all that. So it's like, that was that. But before he got out, he's like, he bought his mom the house we ended up going to. It was a nice house, nice little Mustang in the driveway, in the gated community. I'm like, yeah, you know, like, I see a little proof in the pudding. It don't seem like it was just somebody coming in there telling a fib, telling some false story. Like, no, I believe what he said. And the way he spoke, you know, it made it seem like, you know, he ain't just no random person just coming out with random, like, figments of his imagination. He also had on scrubs. I noticed that. And it looked like he had, like, a university shirt, like one of them prestige school shirts, like Harvard or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how Harvard shirts look, but it just had one of them patch looking symbols where it was like on the back, where it was like one of them prestige schools. But who knows? All I know is it was nice talking to him, whatever. And one thing he said before he got out the car, I hear it all the time. Not it as in what he's about to say. Things. I hear things. Motivation, advice, whatever. I hear little sayings all the time, and it's like a lot of times it doesn't resonate. I'm not gonna lie and say it resonate. It doesn't resonate. It resonates, but I knew my car did that. I knew my car did that once it's 16 minutes in. My lighter turned off. If I leave my lights on, no mistakes. Cool. Anyways, a lot of times it don't resonate. So it's like somebody that say, do what you love. And it's like, I get what you mean and I understand, but it's like, I won't do it. Or I won't, like, I would do it, but it's like, I'm not really paying attention. But it takes like so many people saying it for you to sit down and actually be like, okay, let me do it. So I said that to say, like, a lot of times people already said what I heard. It's just I need to hear you say it. Or I need to hear it come out of his mouth or her mouth. Or I got to see her say it. You know, I got to see the successful person say it in front of me, you know, in my face. Or I need 10 of them to say it to me. I need them to keep reminding me, because a lot of times I would, you know, lose track of it or forget. But the thing that he said was, you know, if you find something that you love and you do it not for the money, but because you love it, the money will come. And I hear it all the time, but it's like just hearing him saying it reminded me that, you know, I gotta get on what I love. I gotta find things that I love to do and just do that and not stress the money. I can't really stress the money. I can't stress the success. I can't stress none of that. Just focus on doing it because I love it, whatever. I just got to get better at doing that, you know. Of course, I still want to be successful, so I still will try to, you know, do what I need to do to be that. But it's like at the same time, you know, I got to be a little wise and just relax and do what I do and have faith in myself. So that's what I'm going to do. One thing that, you know, tied me back to is YouTube. It really tied me back to YouTube, not because it's YouTube, the platform, but because it's making videos. I like making videos. I like, you know, the sense of being able to transport, you know. I like transfer information, whatever. Like the way he was talking to me, I might be able to talk to y'all one day, and I might be able to drop some gems on y'all one day. So it's like, although our conversation was short and it was only between me and him, you know, I didn't capture that. This conversation could, you know, be a longer conversation, and it might be able to reach more people. So it might be beneficial to more people. You know, you never know who life you can affect and all that. I notice just right now how much I say, you know. But yeah, he just kind of influenced me to get back in my YouTube grind. So I was thinking right now, the biggest thing is with the Uber driver, spent 19 minutes and I still ain't said it yet. With this type of day, it's the 16th. I told Sade that 16th was my favorite number. You know, great things happen on the 16th. Does special things happen on the 16th? I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I guess. Apparently it did today. But anyways, it's been whatever minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, and still ain't talk about coronavirus. So that's one of the biggest things, you know. A lot of people, you know, spray, like, whatever, doing what they doing, you know. You know, you gonna see that in a lot of videos, right? Me personally, this is the first bottle of Lysol that I bought since the coronavirus started, and this is my first day ever spraying Lysol since the corona thing, pandemic. Since the corona pandemic has started. But I do want to stay safe. It's not just me now. I'm also with, my young lady. So I don't want to get her sick. At first, it's me. I die. You did. It was nice while it lasted, I don't want to act like I'm, a little more nonchalant than I am. But at the end of the day, I'm not really as concerned. But I do want to be concerned for others. So I got Lysol. Tried to, make it seem like I got more disinfectant stuff. No, I only got Lysol. I want to get the low so I can wipe the car down a little bit. And some more hand sanitizer. I did put hand sanitizer in the car because I know she likes to use hand sanitizer. So I got that for her. So when she asks me next time I have it, I also have wet ones. I always used to have these. I actually got some in my glove department. I always had wet wipes just because when I'm eating and stuff like that, I don't like sticky fingers. So I keep wet wipes. So that ain't nothing. But I really want the Clorox ones so like I can use them. Because wet wipes, I'm for my hands. I'm not about to use them on the car right now. I need them for later. I might want to eat something or touch something or whatever. Excuse me. So yeah, that's that. I am concerned somewhat. It might not be the best time to be Lyft driving, but hey, it's in effect. I'm doing it. Y'all see that sticker on the front? Y'all can't see the sticker on the back. Probably couldn't see a sticker on the front, but I got my stickers up there. I got them stickers last year. I never started driving Lyft until now. But what I was saying was, the thing about it is, spending time with my girl. Since I'm not by myself, I'm not on my own time. I am, but I'm not. So it's like I gotta find a thin line between wanting to be at home, being able to chill with her and being there for her, and just being like, no, you can wait. Let me go hit the road and get some cash. But I don't want to put that on her because I don't feel like she's the type of person that would try to get me to stay home instead of working. So I ain't even gonna say nothing like that. And then when with it being Lyft, you can kind of really, I'm assuming I can do, work whenever I want. So how it turned out today, she the one who actually asked me about the Lyft today. But I was already, having it on mine because I was thinking about going back to Postmates and Uber Eats. So I downloaded all of that already. But she brought up the Lyft today. I had Lyft set up too. I just had to do something before I could drive because I ain't driving so long. They had little things that they changed. They wanted me to see whatever. So got a brain fart, bro. She bring it up, whatever. I feel like I'm talking so much, I'm losing breath. I still gotta pee. I'm scared. I'm big scared. Is this a simple? Nah, let me stop. But I don't know, man. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, the Lyft driving, bro. I feel like, oh yeah, after she said whatever, I went to the home. I made it where I can, do it. And then I just wanted to test out, the demand for the drivers. So I pushed go online. I went online. Couple seconds. Boom. 6 minutes away. A set. I'm like, no, I ain't washed up yet. I ain't had no underwear on. My car, I ain't had no air fresheners. I went and got air fresheners. It's the barbershop air freshener, boy. That boy smelled like a fresh haircut with the alcohol, bro. And it's funny because it's like kind of getting used to the smell, but I rock with it. I low-key rock with it. Got air fresheners. I got a little snacks. Y'all know I keep waters on deck. So, I had to get some waters back there for the clients, full snacks for me and the clients, because your boy ain't playing this out, completely. I ate breakfast. I've been cooking for the past couple of days, but as far as snacks. I don't keep snacks on me because I don't really eat snacks like that. But I did what I got me some snacks, you know, to eat, because I know the way I am, bro. I'm a little too, I'm fat, but I'm skinny. So it's like I got I don't want to joke. I might have diabetes. Diabetes run in my family. That's a better way of saying it. I need sweets. I need food. I can't go too long without eating, bro. I'm too skinny for that, but fat, you know? So it's like popping little candy and stuff in my mouth. I used to keep granola bars. I had a whole pack, you know, for D-Lo, but I end up eating that because whatever. No, it melted. It's so hot in North Carolina. Just be melting. It just melts. But yeah, that's melted. So I threw that out. I got snacks. But I was saying all this just to say, like, just working around being with her and working. I don't know how much my grind gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna really be driving 7 days a week. I'm gonna be driving 10 hours a day. But I know if the app persists like it's been doing, because I worked today and I had ride after ride. It wasn't no breaks. I was just driving. So if it has that demand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's just up for me to drive, then it's, you know, possibilities for me to make cash. It's a lot of possibilities for me to make cash. It would probably be better than me actually working at a regular job. But, you know, that comes with sacrifices and stuff. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to really want to, you know, sit up and do that. But what I'm thinking is, like, you know, she off work. I could drop her off at the crib, then go back to driving. But it's like, you know, I want money, but, you know, like, money gonna be there. Money gonna always be there. It's always gonna be a way to make money. And there's other ways for me to grind without actually, you know, making money. So it's like, I'm recording YouTube right now. I'm waiting on her to get off work. She don't got a car right now. I'm picking her up. I stopped driving for Lyft so I can pick her up. I could have did another drive, but I was like 30 minutes away. I didn't know what time she was getting off for certain. No, I don't want to have her waiting after she get off work. You know, I want her to be able to get out of work, get to the crib, take a shower. I don't want her having to find another way to the crib because she want to get home. No, cool. So right now I'm YouTubing. This is a 30-minute video. This is one of them. This is the thing I'm supposed to love, you know, not worry about the money for. I can be doing YouTube while I'm with her. So I'm already working. It just takes me to get to the point where I turn YouTube into my life, where it's like I'm making cash off YouTube where I ain't even got to drive. I'm just recording now. You get what I'm saying? So that's, and me and D-Lo been talking about this for the longest, and I've been looking at this for the longest since DDG. I'm going to give him his props because I learned about YouTube from DDG for real, because I was in college, and I was cool with Essence brother, DDG's ex, one of his exes. So I went from, you know, watching Trey J. Watching Trey J's videos. His videos was cool. I ended up finding his sister through DDG, and I ended up watching DDG. And DDG, I liked his personality and all that. I was rocking with him. Essence, you know, she was cool. They broke up. You know, she on the girly side, so I just don't think I naturally pulled towards her. I still was watching Trey J's a little bit, but I think he fell off or stopped doing that. You know, he also does music, so maybe he did music at the time. I know he was doing beats, getting into music videos. Also was watching like Nicole, AJ, I think. I was watching YouTube all over. But I've been, you know, thinking about monetizing and all that for the longest, but at the same time, I ain't never take it serious for real. I think it's time for me to, you know, put more effort into it and take it more seriously. Not only YouTube, maybe I can do that with the music also. I don't have an excuse of not being able to write or record because I've shown myself that I can write. and showing myself I can record. I got all the tools I need. I invest too much into tools for YouTube and writing. So it's like, with that computer alone, I better bust my butt and get some stuff done. So yeah, back to the guy. He was just saying, like, people say what they want to do and all that, just talking, they don't put that work in. He was saying stuff like that, like, they ain't really grinding. He was talking about me, bro. He was shooting shots. I'm one of the guys he was talking about that, want to do so many things that don't put the work in. It's time for me to put the work in. So, let's get to it. I was gonna say hopefully let's get to it. Let's grind it out. Let's stay consistent, or just stay growing. Even if we're not consistent, we don't gotta fall down. We ain't gotta, this ain't stocks. We ain't gotta drop. We can shoot and keep shooting. You get what I'm saying? Shoot till it's over. But we'll see. I'm gonna wrap this up. Do some other little work in my car while I wait. Should be coming out shortly, hopefully, But it was nice talking to y'all. Hey, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. I go talk about hopefully again. I'm gonna see y'all, man. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna be right back in this conversation talking to y'all. Just click on this next video. Click.